Hello students, this is what our PHP second chapter second class. In last class we gone with PHP introduction and PHP applications and the PHP first program followed by PHP history. So here in this second class we need to go with what PHP statements. What actually the PHP statements? See, if you look at this statement, this is what the PHP statement. Here it consists of output statement, that is nothing but echo, which is followed by a string. We are supplying a string here to this echo statement. So this string is going to be displayed on the browser. This is what the mechanism. So what actually happens with respect to what PHP execution environment, that is what the point what we need to discuss. See what they are telling, when writing PHP we need to inform PHP engine that you want it to execute your commands. Okay, this is what first thing. So if you don't do this, the code you write will be mistaken for HTML and will be output to the browser. This is what the concept. As we know earlier, in PHP, we can able to embedded PHP code plus HTML code. This is what the scenario in some of the cases. So, while writing PHP code, we need to inform to the PHP engine that we are writing PHP code. If we are not doing that, then the things are going to be messy. So the PHP engine treat it might be HTML, not PHP code. That's why the plain text is going to be displayed on the browser, even the PHP text. Okay, this is what these 2 points conveying. Later, we can designate your code as PHP with special tags that mark the beginning and end of PHP codes. So for the sake of specifying the code is PHP code, what we need to do, we need to mention regarding PHP code by using tags. Okay, so below are some of the tags which are available in PHP. One is, this is what the tag. So here we can able to tell explicitly this is what PHP code by using PHP what tag. Look at here, this one is first variety. So we can able to make it this tag into simple thing by using this. Later we have ASP tags. So ASP tags probably we are not using in advanced versions. They need to embed it within percentage symbol. Later, is there any script, PHP script? So that kind of script is going to be handled through script tag, but which is followed by language attribute and the value is PHP for that. Okay, these are what the tags. Probably you will get this question for 2 marks. Okay, define PHP tags, variety of PHP tags. Later, what we have, what we need to do, what in order to execute ASP tags and script tags. So in order to execute these 2 tags, we need to inform PHP engine that we are using these tags. So that one is going to done in PHP initialization page by using, that is what the configuration file, what php.in. Okay, in that we need to go with this short open tag on in order to use short tags. In order to use ASP tags, we need to make same thing. Got it? These are what the preliminary adjustments we need to make with respect to configuration file, that is what php.ini. Okay. So later we have two output statements. We have two output statements, that is what echo and print. So what's the difference between echo and print? We are using both statements as output statements, but the difference lies with respect to what echo and print is marginal difference. That is what they are telling. Print returning a value. This is returning a value. Echo not return any value. Not return any excuse me, not return any value. So while returning value, print takes some time. Echo, it is not returning anything. That's why they are telling echo is marginally faster. We can able to use echo and print depending upon our need. If we need to use what are these output statements in an expression, better we need to go for print because it is returning value. So that's why it is easy to use with respect to expression. While using in expression, the returning value might be treated as the conditional value. Depending upon that, the conditional statements are going to work and conditional execution will happen. This is what echo and print. Later, the concept is combining HTML and PHP. This is what the concept. Before going to that, what we need to do, we need to look at how we executed our first program, that is what first.php. This is what the point. So if you look at our first.php, I'm going to execute first.php. Probably the URL we need to be bother. I'm giving the URL. Here my PHP file name is first.php. This is what the output. So in order to do this, what we are doing in backend, that is what important. See, here we are just printing a statement, welcome to ISA downgrade. Got it? So we are executing this PHP program in browser. Before that, which server is going to be used? That is what we need to know. So to know what exactly the server configurations or the server requirement, we need to go for XAMPP here. See, look at here what they are telling. What exactly XAMPP mean? XAMPP or what we may call, I think XAMPP is the what most precise way of calling it. I'm not getting what exactly this mean. XAMPP is a free open source cross-platform web server solution stack package developed by Apache Friends, consisting of mainly Apache HTTP server, MariaDB database, and interpreters. They are telling. So, see, XAMPP is a tool. XAMPP is a tool which consists of many subtools which facilitate execution of web application. This is what the simple definition. See, I installed XAMPP here. So version 3.2.4. Excuse me. So what actually happening? XAMPP is a stack of different tools. So we may find many tools. Apache, MySQL, FileZilla, Mercury, Tomcat. These are what different tools. We are running our PHP code with respect to this Apache server module. We may look here. The Apache server is running with respect to this process ID and with respect to these ports. Okay, so that's why what we need to do, first we need to install XAMPP and we need to place our PHP files with respect to the file what I am going to mention now. Look at here where we need to put our files. See, I installed XAMPP here. This is what the XAMPP. Here in that XAMPP we have htdocs. There is a file called htdocs. Here in that we have first.php. This is what the concept. Got it? So we are running this file which is available in XAMPP through Apache server module. This is what happening here. Got it? So this is what regarding XAMPP introduction and execution of what our first PHP program. Later what we have, we have combining HTML and PHP. Okay, in our second program we are combining what our HTML code as well as PHP. So for that sake what we need to do, better we need to create a file by containing this what code. So for that sake what I'm going to do, I'm going to copy this. Probably the pen is enabled right now. So we may open this PHP file again. Okay, it got opened. Now we are selecting this. So we are selecting and we need to paste in this path in htdocs. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to create the file second.php. Probably we have that file in our backup. Let's see. I am copying it and I am placing it here. Second.php and I am opening it. Let's see which contains same code or not. Yes, which contains same code. I mean to say which contains HTML as well as PHP. Let's run it. So here what I'm going to do, I'm going to just change second.php. So here what we have, here also we have same kind of what, welcome to I said Davangere. So I'm going to make it as PHP classes. So I will save this. So look at here, our second PHP program is running. Let's see what it consists of. See, look at here. This is what the HTML section, which consists of head tag followed by title tag, and in body we have what? H1 tag. See, in HTML we are embedding PHP by using PHP tag. Okay, this tag we studied earlier. So, and we are using output statement echo. Got it? Then we are printing this statement. This is what happening with respect to what? Embedding PHP with respect to HTML. Got it? So let's come to our notes. This is what the concept. Okay, combining HTML and PHP. We are just putting our PHP content here by using PHP tag. Okay, so I'm going to stop this class right here. In next class, we need to discuss regarding variables, constants, and how we are naming variables and constants, and many what basic PHP programming practices, and as well as what naming rules and many more. So thank you all. Have a nice day.